We are emergency care. We are first responders. When minutes count, we are here. We are faith.
Danny Henson, Bridgeport Bulls. I tell you what, Prosper took advantage of homecoming, the weather, or what was it? Was their defense really that potent?
They really are, and they're a really good team. They were very disappointed in their performance so far this year. They had played 3 games and had played pretty poorly in 2 of them. And like I said last week, very, very talented team. I think they got their ship straightened up a little bit, and they came out and took it out on the Bulls.
Yeah. And, of course, your kids are bunged up somewhat. I mean, quarterback-wise, I know your second string, what's his name, McLaughlin's out, and Kobe took himself out of the game, kind of got bunged up. You attribute any of that to the weather?
No, that wasn't the weather. The weather was, of course, I guess it was good for the end of the drought. That's a positive on that. But it rained pretty hard the whole game. That of course, hurt our offense quite a bit. But as far as our kids getting banged up, that's just some of it's part of football, and some are going to have to fight through that and getting better. And we have some kids who have been out who hopefully over the next few weeks are going to be coming back. They're starting to get well from their injuries. So hopefully that ship may right itself a little bit here in the next few weeks.
You bet, hopefully. Well, you got Alvarado coming up Friday night, and, of course, they beat Prosper earlier in the year pretty handily. So you'll have your hands full with them, I know. No
doubt. They played in the semifinals last year, and they got a lot of players back. They played a great ball game against Prosper. They were able to neutralize some of Prosper's weapons. And frankly, I just don't think Prosper played very well that game either. They played really good against us. We're going to have to get ourselves back up and get ready to compete real hard against Alvarado.
3-1, is it, Coach? And, how do you feel at this point?
Well, I wish we could have given a little bit better account of ourselves Friday, but it is just one game, and we can't discount the other 3 and throw them away. But we also got to learn from it. We got to take that disappointing loss, and we're going to have to get back up and get back to playing hard and doing the things that we need to do to win.
A little cooler football weather, so have a good week of practice.
You bet.
Henson, a couple of your players from Friday night's matchup against Prosper. Let's talk to these guys.
Okay, first we have over here senior Luke Simmons. Luke is our center on our offensive line. And standing next to me is Andrew Lingo. Andrew is a junior outside linebacker. Andrew led our team in tackles in the game Friday night. Luke played center on a rainy game like that. That was a pretty tough chore to block some really good defensive linemen, and having to snap a wet ball did a good job.
All right, we'll spend a couple minutes to talk to these guys, Luke. So, what goes through your mind when you're going to have a wet night like you guys did Friday night, and you got to really concentrate on that ball handling?
Just go out there, do the best you can. You have rain that messes up you, but all you can do is do the best you can.
You deal with any conditions, right? That's what you have to do. Give me your assessment of that game Friday night. Didn't go the way you guys wanted, and Prosper's a tough team. I was visiting with Coach about it. They brought a lot to the table. How do you assess the game?
They had some good players. Number 7, their quarterback, he was real good. He was hard to tackle.
Outstanding, isn't he?
He was really good. He was fast, quick. Once he got in the field, you couldn't catch him. It was hard to, but they're good.
He is a standout. Now, you give us your assessment of that game Friday night.
Their defensive linemen were really big. You can't really help the rain. That made it a whole lot more difficult, but I don't think we played to the best of our abilities. But
right. Coach and I were visiting a little bit about that. I'm sure there'll be some discussion of that in practice this week. But anyway, you got another tough game coming up, Alvarado. What do you do to focus?
Just go to practice, get better, do everything right.
Pray that it doesn't rain?
Yes, sir.
No, we need the rain. How about you?
Well, go fix our mistakes we had last week and then go out there with everything we got and correct everything.
Yeah. How'd your summer go?
Boring, long.
No vacation at all?
No, summer school.
Summer school and football?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how about you?
I went to, all through June, I went to different football camps every other day.
Out of town, where?
I went to Tulsa, Abilene, Denton. I went to a bunch of places.
Is it really different like we hear on Tulsa time?
No.
You probably don't even remember that song, do you? Okay, guys. Good luck to you Friday night.